Hey everyone, and welcome to another Star Wars Games update, where we bring you all of the latest and greatest in Star Wars gaming news. Today, it goes without saying, is LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga release day, with the long-awaited game officially out everywhere now. And while it's getting plenty of well-deserved praise, there are understandably some questions that players have in regards to several features that did exist in previous games that, well, aren't available here. And fortunately, we've got answers to these questions, as well even some workarounds too, if you catch my drift. Which goes without saying is better than nothing. Oh, and we've got some leaked character codes too, so you might want to stick around. And before we get into any of that, a quick reminder that if you do like these type of videos, then be sure to give it a like to show your support for this update series and the content within it. With that out of the way, let's get into it. LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga finally released today to the public, with TT Games taking the opportunity to also put out a brand new launch trailer to go along with all of the hype. Naturally, many people are understandably going to be diving into the game this week. And with that, they're bound to have questions as to why some notable features just aren't in the game. And this is where games journalist Jack Yarwood comes in, who's best known for being the first who reported on the problems of crunch going on behind the scenes at TT Games. Well, Yarwood recently revealed that despite LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga being released this week, it unfortunately won't come with every single piece of content or features that players will want to see, like for example character customization. As for any Star Wars LEGO fan, the ability to create your own characters or minifigs was always a neat little feature that existed in all of the original Star Wars LEGO games. It was, after all, one of the many things that made LEGO Star Wars games so unique in the first place. But unfortunately, as confirmed by TT Games, the character editor will be noticeably absent from the Skywalker Saga. Which is rather interesting, as while the studio has actually previously stated that the famous character editor would be in the game, it's now thanks to Yarwood that we know that developmental priorities at TT Games had changed since then, and therefore it was decided that the character editor had to be cut from the game. And that's not all that was cut, as the game also won't offer the ability to play online multiplayer co-op with friends. Now, while online multiplayer hasn't ever really been a staple of TT Games' LEGO titles, it did still nonetheless appear in a handful of games, including LEGO Worlds and LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. But according to Yarwood, while online co-op was definitely in the works for the Skywalker Saga at one point, and just like the character creator, it was ultimately cut from the game in order to have it be delivered in time for a spring 2022 release date. And as Yarwood puts it, there was a bit of controversy behind the scenes with folks still working on the netcode after it had been quashed, causing problems elsewhere in the development. The belief internally was that this additional work wasn't even directly related to the Skywalker Saga, but to produce a network demo to show NTT the game's engine was still viable for future projects. So while LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga will only offer couch co-op as the lone standard, never fear, as there are fortunately still a couple of workarounds for those who are keen to play together with their friends online, even if it may come with a few caveats. For example, on console, PlayStation offers players the Share Play feature, which for anyone who's used it knows that it allows for a second player to drop in on a gaming session even without needing to own the game themselves, which is nice. Then while on PC, you can also do the exact same thing by playing either via the popular Parsec program or through Steam Remote Play. But keep in mind, just like on the PlayStation, this method won't be perfect, as it'll be only accessible through the local multiplayer feature in the game. So by that I mean that unfortunately you're always gonna have this split screen effect happen no matter what. Then pair that up with the potential connection issues, and this of course isn't by any means the perfect solution. But with there being no word right now from TT Games on whether online co-op will still show up in the future or not, then playing remotely at the moment is our best and only solution to this problem. Fortunately, with the game being as good as it is, then it no doubt makes the lack of a character editor or online co-op that much more easier to swallow. Something which, to be fair, not too many AAA games these days can say the same thing. Last but not least, before we end off this video, as folks who've already played the game well know, the Skywalker Saga offers a chance to unlock new content within the game through applying special codes through the main menu. Now, while I'm sure the list for this will probably be more populated as time goes by, we already have a bunch of codes that have leaked into the wild on day one, such as codes for the Darth Vader Holiday Special, Grand Moff Tarkin, Palpatine, Snow Gonk Droid, Newt Gunray, Poggle the Lesser, the Razor Crest, and more. That's 14 codes in total right there that you can use to unlock new characters and vehicles within the game right now. Not too shabby if I do say so myself, it's just a little something something for you all to enjoy. And that will do it for this Star Wars Games update. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share it, and subscribe to the channel to not only support it, but to keep up with Star Wars news, gaming, and canon lore released every week. And consider following me on Twitter and Facebook to never miss out on the latest Star Wars content. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.